It is believed that the year of your birth is predetermined from above, and the soul does not choose it by chance. The last digit of the year of your birth is especially significant. According to the ancient Chinese calendar, which the Oriental horoscope is based on, at any given time, one of the 5 basic elements: wood, fire, earth, air, and water reigns on earth. Astrologers believe that these elements strongly influence not only the nature, but also the human character. They determine one's mental organization, habits, and predilections. What year were you born? Take the last digit of the year of your birth and find out something new about yourself. Of course, you can take it lightly, but it is interesting to check, isn't it? If the last digit of the year of birth is 8 or 9, then you belong to the element Earth. People of the Earth element are reliable and patient. The forces of the Earth give them responsibility towards their loved ones. They have a lot of ambition, but at the same time they are idealistic. Problems are solved step by step and with a sober head. They have a well-developed intuition. Surrounding people try to look up to Earthlings because they have well-developed moral and ethical values. The people of the Earth appreciate ethics and discipline and also know how to use their own resources wisely due to their rather conservative nature. The people of Earth are on good terms with money. They are able to see many things from the perspective of their prospects. They are restrained in emotions, but also need to be loved. Earthlings lack a drop of adventurism and vivacity. They can be cruel and stubborn. They want to control everything and are often guided solely by their own benefits and interests. Most of all, in life they are afraid of the unknown and up to the onset of panic attacks and depression. Earth is the center which is responsible for the changing of the season. The color of the Earth is yellow, and it is associated with the digestive system, in particular with the spleen and stomach. In addition, Earthlings are advised to stay away from swampy areas with high humidity. If the last digit of the year of birth is 6 or 7, then you belong to the element fire. The fire people are always crave adventure and will never refuse to explore something new. They are very active and energetic individuals with great leadership skills. They like to compete and win. People of fire, as a rule, are attractive. They do not tolerate loneliness, preferring to surround themselves with people and constant movement. In addition, they are extremely attached to their loved ones and support any family ties by all means. Fiery people are characterized by high self-esteem and self-confidence. They are smart and friendly, decisive and effective, and also not too devoid of oratorical talent. The disadvantages of fiery people are their aggressiveness and excessive desire to achieve goals by any means. In addition, they are overly emotional and suffer from a lack of patience, selfish and overly ambitious, rarely consider other people. Fire is the south. It represents the summer season. The color of fire is red. It is associated with the vascular system and the heart. The fire people themselves are recommended to stay away from excessive heat and not to surrender to surges of emotion. If the last digit of the year of birth is 4 or 5, then you belong to the element of the tree. People born under the patronage of the tree are very generous. They firmly adhere to their principles in terms of ethical behavior. They love to explore the world and analyze information. And they are also distinguished by a rare power of persuasion. Tree people are very artistic and creative, which often manifests itself in everything they can put their hand to. They are hardworking and are always looking for something to do for themselves, striving to be constantly busy and believing that work is the best use of their strength. Self-confidence is one of their best traits. Wooden people are always grateful for everything they have and do not try to chase excesses or jump over their own head. Although their sphere of interest is very extensive and diverse, they are loyal friends and never behave selfishly, are ideal teamworks, and are very compassionate to other people. Among the disadvantages of tree people is their wastefulness. They sin by the fact that they can take on more tasks than they can handle, and therefore they often overwork themselves with work which does not benefit anyone. In other words, people of the tree should learn to set limits for themselves and correctly calculate their strengths. Under certain conditions, they can become overly dependent on others and even get lost in the crowd. In many ways, this is only possible because of their passivity and some slowness. The tree is the east, and its season is spring, respectively. The color is green. The tree is interconnected with the gallbladder and liver. Representatives of this element should avoid areas where strong winds prevail. If the last digit of the year of birth is 2 or 3, then you belong to the element of water. People of water are considered charming and responsive people, and they also know how to sympathize. They are very flexible and know how to go with the flow. In addition, they are smart and creative. Water people have an amazing imagination, and they are not afraid to use it. There are many excellent philosophers and thinkers among them. They are very independent and most often master several professions. Representatives of the water have perfect communication skills and can be very persuasive. Their outstanding abilities in the field of diplomacy should also be noted. They are very intuitive and are able to catch what escapes the attention of other people. They are good organizers and no less good performers. They are able to notice the special talents of the people around them and help them develop them in the future. Water people can be secretive and insincere and never share their secrets with others. In addition, they have pronounced tendencies to manipulation. They always try to find a simple and easy way out in everything, because they differ in a certain passivity and often indulge both their own and others' whims. What they should learn is to stand firmly on their own feet and go their own way. Also, water people should avoid two watery places, as paradoxical as it may sound. Water is the north. The season is winter and the color is black. Water is associated with the bone and excretory systems. If the last digit of the year of birth is 1 or 0, then you belong to the element of air. Air people are very tenacious, independent, and self-reliant, which is due to their powerful strength of character. They love themselves, but also know how to care and respect others. They are usually quite reserved, but under external pressure they actively and unshakably defend themselves and their point of view. Representatives of this element strive for orderliness and prefer balance and purity in every sense of the word. They are characterized by reliability and determination, although sometimes they keep somewhat apart, not trying to be part of the crowd. When air people know what they are looking for and want, their determination can be envied, because obstacles and failures can never make these people turn off the path, and they are able to solve all problems with ease. They have no fear of loneliness, and the only thing they want from society is recognition of their achievements and successes. Among the disadvantages of air people, one can note their periodic impulsivity. Consciously or subconsciously, they all have an irresistible craving for luxury, money, and power. Often they can be stubborn and behave unreasonably. Being manager, air people are very demanding and want subordinates to meet their high standards and expectations as much as possible. Air is the worst. The season is autumn. The color of the air is white. Air is associated with the respiratory system and lungs.